pretty lengthy layoff, I think, even for this point of the season. How do you make sure the guys are sharp and ready to start on time tomorrow night?
Well, you're right. I don't think we have a break this long all year. Even Christmas is only 3 days, to be honest. So, but you mix in some travel, a time change, so it's probably not a bad thing when you come across country. I think we'll be sharp because we know we're playing a good team. I think that's going to help get our attention in a hurry. Doesn't matter what their record is to me. They're defending champs and twice over, so they'll be ready to go. So we've been better with starts, Jamie, so I'd like to think we're just going to start on time because, we've been better at that and we've addressed it and hopefully it carries over.
Do you think rest is a weapon even early in the season, especially when you're dealing with some injuries?
Yeah, I think it's more important later, but right now it never hurts to have a little. I think every player, even though you're only 7 games in, has a bump or bruise, so to get a little extra time is good. It looks like we might get Howie back, which is good. He had a good start for us, so helped him get a few practices under his belt. So yes, anytime you can get it is a good thing, no matter the time of year.
With Mark out for the next little bit, who are some of the guys specifically that you look to for that leadership aspect?
Well, I think Mitch can have a bigger voice then. I know he's only been here for a month, but he does a lot of talking on the bench, so he leads in his own way with his line. I still think there's lots of guys. Jack will always speak up. Howie's back in the lineup. Him and Colasar become more vocal. It started last year. So I think there's enough guys in there. Back end, Naber then, and even Theodore could bring a little bit of that. He's been around. So we're generally a quiet team, and Mark is quiet too. He's not an overly vocal guy. He's an emotional sort of leader that way with his kind of excitability when things go well. But we're not a loud team in general, so I think we're used to just a bit of that calmness. We could use a bit more, but as I said, I think Mitch has brought a little bit of that. He likes to talk. Hertz is opening up a little more, so we're good there.
Florida has traditionally given this team fits in the regular season. Obviously, you guys had your way a couple of years ago in the final, but it's been a while since you guys have had a win in Florida. Is there something about the Panthers in particular, their style of play, that's challenging?
I don't know. I'd have to think back. I thought last year maybe we beat them at home. I thought we split the series, but here I know that they jumped on us. Well, maybe it was last year. They were out shooting us about 20-1. I think Patero was in that, held us in. I don't have a good answer for that. I don't know if we always start the trip here maybe, and it's the first one. You come across country, you're a little bit flat because of that. I don't know. Maybe that would explain it. Maybe if we started farther north, worked our way down here, we'd start better. I don't have a really good reason for it. I mean, they're a good team, so are we, so that really nobody should never be one-sided when 2 good teams are playing, so that's the only thing I can think of.
Well, Brandon, coach has talked a lot about your versatility in terms of your ability to just play up and down the lineup. Does anything change for you with who you're playing with?
Not too much. I think your mindset's got to be stick to your game, and that's why you're there for a reason. And top line, obviously, you see a little bit more pucks playing with Jack, especially the way they can move it. But at the same time, for me, it's just getting on the forecheck, hounding pucks, retrieving pucks, being around the net. So just trying to keep it simple.
Is there anything that you've worked on in the offseason or even the start of this season to kind of take your game even further as you climb up in years in the league?
Yeah, I think just keeping the body in tune. It's something a little more aches and pains as you get older, so just focusing on that aspect of it and staying healthy and then being ready to go.
World Series pick, now that we're asking a lot of guys with it starting tonight, who do you think's going to win, and then maybe in how many games?
I don't follow it too much, but I kind of have to go with Toronto with all the guys here, with all the Canadian boys rooting for them. So I'll go with them, and let's say 7 games.
Going back to playing with Jack, he's such a special player, and we're seeing it again, just this incredible start that he's had. What is it like for you to be on the ice with him, and what are you seeing from your perspective?
It's a lot of fun, being his teammate, seeing him day in, day out, how good of a player he actually is. You grow to appreciate that, and just playing with him. I mean, the way he can explode around the ice with the puck. It doesn't matter if there's 1, 2, 3 guys on him. It's just finding open ice, and he's going to get you the puck. So it's been pretty fun so far.
Played, I think, 15 years now in the NHL, and obviously a lot of superstars in your time throughout various teams. Is he right up there? Like, would you put him top 5 in the guys you've played with?
I think for sure. He's a really special player. He's his drive, his work ethic. Yeah, he's definitely on the top for sure.
So obviously, the way things shook out, it looks like you might be seeing some regular time now for a while. Do you relish the opportunity? How do you want to take advantage of this?
Yeah, I want to hold down the fort until Phil Hillsy's back and give the team a chance to win every game. Just play well, and enjoy it as well.
Does it look different when you know that you're going to have quite a few games in a row? Like, how does that change your preparation?
Not really. I mean, just more frequent, but preparation-wise, I just do the same things I've been doing. Try not to overthink anything and just play my game.
Are there any adjustments, even physically, that you have to make in order to make sure that you're ready to go with the grind of an NHL schedule?
Maybe a little bit more rest every now and then. Get treatment done more often. But besides that, I think just working out, practicing, pretty much the same thing.
I know you split time with Carl last year down in Henderson. What can you tell us about him, and how excited are you for him to get an opportunity coming up?
Yeah, I think he's a great goalie. He's very explosive, very quick, great hands, good hockey IQ. It's always fun to watch him play. He's a great young kid, and as a guy, we always had a good time on the road too.
Did you guys have a pretty good bond between you and goalie tandem partners down in Henderson?
Yeah, absolutely. We watch some TV shows together, on the road since you double up in the AHL, but go out to dinner, help each other out, see what he's thinking about certain plays or situations. Just try to help each other out and support each other.
What has the season been like for you to this point? Just being able to start the season with the NHL club and be able to really solidify your spot here.
Yeah, I think good. It's the second time I get to start now, so for me it's an opportunity to play well and try to keep that spot for the whole season. That's kind of the goal for me.
Do you have any mentors, either former players, current players, other friends or family who've really helped you along the way?
There's so many people who helped me along the way. Former coaches, current coaches, teammates, friends, family. Like you said, I mean, if I list all of them down, it might take a while, but there's so many people. Yeah.
How about your favorite goalie growing up? Who'd you watch?
Favorite goalie, I'd say probably Carey Price for me. Yeah.
You try to model your game after him, or are you a little different?
When I was younger, yes. As I got older, every goal is a little different from each other. So you try to take certain things from every goal you watch and play against. But when I was younger, it's definitely after Price.
All right, thanks for the time. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.